shoot. He's coming for us. We're being chased. Go fast. Go fast. Get out of here. Go! You are endangering human lives. That's a criminal act.
In early March, tourists flocked to the ice floes off Canada's east coast to witness one of the greatest wildlife spectacles on Earth, the harp seal nursery.
Cold water surrounds me now.
But their stay is short-lived. By late March, the pristine ice floes will give way to hundreds of sealing vessels lying in wait.
Today is the first day of the commercial seal hunt in 2006. We're here in the Gulf of St. Lawrence trailing a sealing boat called the Capadel. This boat clearly doesn't like us filming him. He's already charged at us once. It was very clear they were determined not to let us film the commercial seal hunt. If Canadian sealers believe they have nothing to hide, they should not mind us filming them. But they know, and the Canadian government knows, that the images of this hunt are so graphic and so cruel. When the public sees what happens out there on the ice floes, the public condemns the seal hunt. When the world sees what happens out there, the world closes markets.
That's what happened in the 1980s, after global outrage led to bans on the hunting of newborn harp seals for their fur. But in 1996, subsidies by the Canadian government rejuvenated the commercial seal hunt, this time targeting pups over 12 days old, whose white fur starts giving way to gray. Our greatest challenge in this campaign has been the fact that most people around the world are unaware that the hunt even goes on. But today the hunt is twice as big as it was back then, and it's just as cruel as ever.
The next 3 weeks are going to be brutally killed.
But as the springtime hunt approached, the world was again taking notice.
So we're out here on the ice floes trying to call upon the Canadian people, the Canadian Prime Minister, Steve Harper, and his government to consider putting an end once and for all to the seal hunt.
Despite worldwide protests and ice conditions that imperiled pups still learning to swim, the Department of Fisheries and Oceans increased the size of the annual hunt.
Quota for 2006 is 325,000.
Their habitat had already melted out from under them, and the ones that survived were now being subjected to the largest slaughter of marine mammals on this planet.
Observers with the Humane Society of the United States traveled to the Gulf of St. Lawrence and then to remote Canadian waters off Newfoundland and Labrador to document the seal hunt. Rebecca Altworth, a native of these parts, witnessed the hunt for the 8th consecutive year.
We saw sealers shooting at pups